Hello everyone and welcome back to the Halloween special with me, Garrett McCouch's Cummings. Be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't already, as we move on to part 2 with Haunted House in the Atari 2600. Designed by James Andreasen in 1981, this is often looked at as the first ever survival horror game, and with good reason. So the storyline, a rather deep one for a 2600 release, is that centuries ago in the small town of Spirit Bay, the first family of the town, who lived in this great 4-story colonial mansion, possessed a legendary heirloom that was some kind of magical urn with mysterious power. Many years later, the house, which had become old and decaying by then, was owned by an angry old man named Zachary Graves, who was not a very well-liked person either. After he died, the old mansion was condemned and locked up, and his spirit has haunted it ever since. Fast forward to today in Spirit Bay, it's believed that the magical urn is still somewhere in the old house, after being broken into pieces during the earthquake of 1890. So the objective in Haunted House is to explore the dark mansion, collecting the 3 pieces of the urn and escaping with it before you lose all your lives, as intermittently you'll be pursued by bats, tarantulas, and the ghost of Graves himself. Now there's 9 game modes, each having more difficulty as they go up, with more elements thrown into the mix, with darkened rooms, locked doors, and tougher enemies. So let's take a look at this first mode. So as you can see here, all the walls are lit. Oh, got an enemy right off the bat. And they're laid out into this 2x3 room pattern for each floor. And with the action button, it allows you to light a match, allowing you to pick up and collect items, which you can only carry 1 at a time, by the way. Alright, just went up a floor. They're all color-coded. We start out with 3 enemies, the ghost, the bat, and the tarantula. Alright. Now in this first mode, not only are all the walls lit, but there's also no doors separating the rooms, making enemy detection at its optimum. Whoa. What I have right now is the Scepter of Invisibility that protects you from enemies. Alright, now I have an urn piece. Whoa! Didn't see that bat coming in. Tarantula's back. I just went down a floor. As you can see there in the head-up display, represented there are the floor you're on, the number of matches you've used, the item that you have in your other hand, and the number of lives you have left. You start out with 9. Alright. Another piece of the urn. And the final one. Now here's a quick way to get back down to the first floor. Escape. Alternate the staircases. Whoa! Of course, doesn't happen too often, but once in a while they're guarding the exit. Right here in the center room on the right. Alright, that was cool. Alright, let's move on to the second mode. Yeah, I always liked Haunted House. Pretty good little romp. And even by today's standards, it may look a little rudimentary, but it still has a creepy factor to it. Whoa, whoa. Now, not only are all the rooms darkened, but with the doors separating each room, you don't see the enemy until they're right there with you. Sometimes you don't even have a chance. Oh, another urn piece. Alright, should I expect the tarantula again? Oh, no, why worry about that when there's the bat? Third floor. Yeah, cool thing is Atari actually just remastered and remade this game. It looks pretty cool. In fact, I might actually look at it someday in the future, but on this channel. But I think they changed a few too many things with complexity, and I think it's also more in an isometric view this time, and you can see, I don't know. Although it still looks kind of cool. And it's cool they gave this game of all ones a remaster. Or a remake, rather. Alright, where's the last piece? Don't know how long until run into the enemies again. Because it seems they seem to reset every time they get you. Or haven't I been yet? Or I made it somewhere on the second floor. There's a scepter. Scepter of invisibility. First. Oh! There it is. Nice. Okay, moving on to third mode. Now, it's at this point where some of the rooms are locked, as implicated by this key. Whoop. And this is where not only finding your way, different ways to different rooms becomes crucial, but also having to drop items and trade them, even if it's the urn. Whoop. Whoa! Alright, now I make my way back to the entrance. Yeah, that part was simple, getting the urn. Now just finding the way back to the first floor. Yeah, they also give you fewer places to go when the doors are locked. Alright, see how long I can go before I lose all my lives. Yeah, funny thing is that a decade earlier, on the first ever home console, the Magnavox Odyssey, there was another game called Haunted House, but I wouldn't really consider it survival horror because it actually played more like a board game, more like a mystery and clue board game between the detective and the ghost, leading to the treasure room in the house. But yeah, if that one's really rudimentary, if you ask me. Anyway, but not bad for a first attempt. Alright, now the key is in a different place. I think there's also a few more enemies now, too. Alright. Alright, how do I get to the rest of the house? Alright, I'm in the room where I started, for the record. Come on! Every time you try to advance, at least, if there is a window of opportunity, it's already a slim one, with or without them. Just to find my way around. There we go. In the center left room, center right of the second floor. At least now I know where the staircase is. Alright, top floor. There's the key. Alright. Alright, there's the urn. I think I want my urn. Great. Alright. Don't think I've been down here yet. Ah! There we go. Now to get out of here. Ah! Yeah, the trick is remembering the pattern. But I did it. 1981, but this game is aged like wine. And if you like what you see, I do recommend Haunted House. Alright. Now on to mode 5. We're looking at the manual. Alright, now there's more enemies, with 2 more tarantulas. Thankfully they move the slowest. Now I'm starting to memorize where the locked doors are. But I think that they only stay the same for so many game modes before they start randomizing. Ah! Blue one. Oh boy. Orange. Hit by orange while working the door hinge. Chasing porridge. Ah! Definitely getting more dangerous. About the bottom floor. That's usually where the scepter's been. Urn piece. Alright, it's on the top floor. Alright, if I can just get to the door. Ah! I'm running out of lives. Ah! Well, that's just great. Where do I go? Ah! Not there, apparently. You know what? Yeah, scepter's not a bad idea. Might buy me some time while I locate the last urn piece. Okay. No, 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 I can't even light the match to find the items. That's what I get for dropping one. There we go. Yeah, by the way, after you light a match, you hit the action button again, you can drop an item. Not that you need to. Yeah, right now I'm just running around in circles, it seems. There's no side door to the top floor, is there? There goes the second one. Oh. Wait. Didn't think so. Yeah, dangerous. If I didn't have the scepter. Okay. Making a run for it. Ah, that didn't work. Well, anyway, that was Haunted House in the Atari 2600. And yeah, still a really fun game, and it's been a fun time doing this Halloween special. Looking forward to next year doing it again. Anyway, this has been Garrett McCouchy's Cummings. Another game exhibition. Till next time, keep on gaming, and happy Halloween.